we can't just strengthen tissue and not stretch it. So we've got to stretch it out too. So we're going to go through 4 different exercises roughly that'll go through opening and lengthening the pelvic floor and keeping the back mobile. So first one I really love to do, especially for any kind of pelvic pain or hypertonic pelvic floors, high-toned pelvic floors. I am one of them. That's how I got into this field. I just naturally am a high-toned individual and athlete. So at least down there in my pelvic floor, not anywhere else, but got to work on that stuff. My pelvic floor tends to stay nice and tight. So one way that we can help lengthen that is by doing a deep squat. I like to hold on to something like a door frame or a piece of furniture where you can get in and really let that pelvic floor drop and lengthen. So I don't want to be out here in a squat because that's going to still work the tissue. I want to work on getting that pelvic floor to relax. So I like to hold on to a door frame, a crib, a baby's crib, a bed frame, or a really strong, sturdy piece of furniture like the couch. Another one I like to go into is the child's pose. So this one's really great at opening, and I like it with knees apart, but really great at relaxing that pelvic floor. So I love leaning into this one and stretching out. You get a nice shoulder and low back stretch as well, with arms forward. And then I like to walk my arms to the side. So I may go to the left and feel a nice stretch and hold here. Really breathing into that pelvic floor. And then go off with my arms to the other side as well. I'm always amazed by this one of where I'm actually tight in places that I didn't realize I was. So this is a great one. Moving in from this one into thread the needle. So I would come up to all fours and we work on lengthening the needle through. So we're getting back into a similar child's pose, but you're gonna feel more of this in your shoulder and mid back. You're gonna come up and rotate, reaching towards the sky. I like to do 3 on each side and then switch. And then the last one that I like to do is just to check in with my my lumbar spine, my lower lumbar spine, which connects to the pelvis. And I like to do a hips rocking side to side and get that mobility moving. To feel a good stretch or even more of a stretch, I will kick my top leg out straight and keep my arms in like the letter T motion and keep this gentle stretch for a little bit. And then I might move them into the other side. That is my stretching routine that I like to do after working any of the abdominal tissue, pelvic floor muscles, any kind of HIIT workout. Give it a try. Let me know if you can feel the mobility start to lengthen and change in the tissue if you start to do that every day.